What's up, dude?
Probably a good idea, Jinpei. Oh, Aki's so clueless. It's gonna be a great link, isn't it? I'm enjoying it, if nothing else. Okay, let's see what I have on me. If I knew more about fusions, I'd be like, oh yes, I just fused these two and these two, and then this one and this one. But I have no clue what I'm doing. I have no clue what I'm doing. Let's go! It's just... that's the question, though. Do I bore you guys with making you watch fusions? No, I'm not going to make you guys watch fusions. Because that's boring and stupid, and I'm not going to do that. We're going to do something else. We're going to just hurry this up and do something quickly. I'll mess with this stuff off screen. I'll figure out how to make some stuff. Now I'm tough. Awesome. I'm a tough angel with above average intelligence. Haha. I don't know, that's all I got. Yep. Huh. I think he's supposed to be my friend and looking out for me, but now he's just being a dick. Well, I'm a woman, that's, your first clue that I'm not a samurai. Claimed Imperial Prince. He's a little too excited about samurai. Another meeting. As long as I get to do... Okay, I do get to do something. Good, good, good. Okay, let's try that again. It's the faculty office hallway. I remember this time. Whoosh. Yes, let's go in. See what he wants to tell us. This is the same medicine you gave me last time. This time, we're not going to drink it. Oh, that's what I have to do. Okay, you have to not drink it. Which would, be the logical thing of what you would normally do in this situation. I wouldn't drink that crap. What day is it? It's Saturday. Berg. Eventually, I'll be able to do something. Let's see. What social links do I have that I can do? I don't know. What links can I do right now? I don't think any of them. Yeah, I can't really do any of them, which sucks. Okay, no one's missing, though. At least there's that. I don't think you should, Theo. So, Balm of Life, if that's what he wanted, if that's what he made, then he did make something good. Let's see. Can go feed the cat. The katana will have to wait. Alright, probably do that. Don't know where to get that one. I'll look into that. Alright. See if I can buy him a platinum watch. See where I can figure that out. Probably just gonna be here in the mall, to be honest. Yeah. Oh no, it'll be at the accessory place, which will be which is who's it faces? This guy, him. I don't have much in stock. It's expensive. No, not gonna equip it though. I should buy a spell ring for myself though. Yes. Yeah, I should buy a spell ring. Sell off my iPod. But we got the watch. That was easy. Some quests are just this easy. Makes me smile when they are. I wonder what the I wonder what that outfit is for Mitsuru. There you are. The S outfit. Oh, it's the summer outfit. Okay, that makes sense. We're able to see that right now, so it's not like it's that interesting. Yeah, let's just go to Game Panic, I guess. Yes, quiz game, even better. I was settling, but now I'm glad. What about that meeting now?
So that's what happened on the night of the 7th. It was a difficult operation.
Not really. It's pretty easy, actually.
I see. They're getting tougher. But it's not all bad news. I called today's meeting because...
I'm sorry. Before we go on, I'd like to ask Mitsuru-senpai something.
Me?
Since I've joined, so many things have happened. I went along with it without really understanding what was going on. I'm gonna ask you straight out. You've been hiding something from us, haven't you, senpai?
Dun dun dun.
You act like you don't know anything about the Dark Hour and Tartarus. But they're related to that accident 10 years ago, aren't they?
What accident?
Yukari-chan.
I didn't think you'd, use this information I got for you.
There was an explosion near our school, and a lot of people died. It must have been big news back then. You know about it, don't you?
Yes.
Luckily, no students were injured. But around the same time, a large number of students were recorded as absent. Seems like more than just a coincidence.
Yeah, it sounds like what we're going through now, kind of.
What do you mean?
I dug up some old school records and found something interesting. The students who were absent, they all collapsed suddenly and had to be hospitalized. Sound familiar? You know, like the girls who bullied Fuka. There has to be an explanation. What really happened on the day of that accident? The Kirijo group built our school, so you must know something. Tell me the truth.
I wasn't trying to hide anything from you. It just never seemed relevant.
Isn't that the same thing?
But
It's okay. It's not your fault.
all right. I'll tell you the whole story. The shadows have many mysterious abilities. Some research indicates that they can even affect time and space. We think of them as our enemies, but what if we could somehow use them to our advantage? They would be a source of unimaginable power, wouldn't they?
What?
14 years ago, one man pursued that line of thinking. He was the former leader of the Kirijo group, Koetsu Kirijo. My grandfather. My grandfather was obsessed with the shadows. He wanted to harness their power for something extraordinary.
Like what?
Blowing up a school, apparently.
He assembled a team of top scientists, and over several years he put together an impressive collection of shadows.
You what? Damn, that's freaking crazy.
However, 10 years ago, during the final stages of the experiment, they lost control of the shadow's power. And in the process, the very nature of the world was altered.
Oh my. Do you mean...
Yes. Tartarus and the Dark Hour.
Well, we know where the tower, where the tower came from now. It came from science.
By their account, the mass of shadows they collected split into several large ones that then dispersed. These are the shadows we've been encountering on nights when the moon is full.
Is that why they've appeared in different places? Wait a minute. If what you said is true, then why did our school turn into Tartarus?
Because that's where the explosion happened?
Don't tell me. That's where they conducted the experiment?
Because we're a better place.
Yes.
Then, those students who were hospitalized...
I'm afraid it's just as you're thinking. Port Island must have been an ideal location for them.
So the Kirijo group, completely not evil.
It was a highly populated area, and the Kirijo group had influence there. They could do as they pleased. As you guessed, the experiment 10 years ago was conducted at Gekukan High School.
Does that mean... all we've been doing is cleaning up their mess? You lied to us?
Well, she just didn't tell us things, which is the same as lying, but, you know.
You knew, too, didn't you, Senpai? They've just been using us. Or do you not care as long as you get to fight?
Okay, don't be a bitch, Yukari,
Never
alright?
said anything like that. I have my reasons.
Think what you'd like. It was my decision not to share that information. I'm sorry. I never intended to deceive you. Convincing you to join C's was my highest priority. As absurd as it may seem, only we, with our personas, can fight the shadows.
That's not absurd. I mean, we have special powers that allow us to destroy shadows. Makes sense that only we can fight them. It's kind of simple logic, really.
How could you?
Besides, some of us were never given a choice.
Mitsuru, don't.
Yukari, it's those in the past who are to blame. And they lost their lives as a result of what they did.
She's still gonna blame Mitsuru.
We're all in the same boat here. None of us deserve the burden that's been thrust upon us.
But...
It's been 10 years since that incident. No one knows why those shadows suddenly returned. But since they're active, at least we can find and destroy them. Do you realize what this means? What if I told you that those 12 shadows are the cause of everything?
Okay.
And then if we defeat them all, Tartarus and the Dark Hour will disappear?
In theory, I guess.
Exactly.
In theory.
That's what I was going to tell you earlier. See, it's good news, isn't it?
Is that true?
In theory, it's
There's
true.
evidence to support it. Now, our true battle begins.
I see.
Regardless of what's happened in the past, we must fight to protect the people. The shadows are gaining strength. We can't afford to just wait for them.
Indeed.
And there are many mysteries still surrounding Tartarus. Why did such a gigantic structure appear in the first place? The answer...
No, I cut his line off. I'm sorry. I just need to take my hands off the controllers when people's talking, so I don't mess up like that. Whoopsies. Oh, we're halfway done at least.